Okay, hi. So a little while ago I posted a video of me covering My Alcoholic Friends by the Dresden Dolls, and a couple of people commented asking if I could do a tutorial. So this is going to be that tutorial, but before I get into it, I just want to make it explicitly clear that I do not know the song exactly the way Amanda Palmer does it. I had a really hard time finding a tutorial as well. In fact, I didn't find one. The way I learned it was just by looking up the chords and figuring out the rhythm by just listening to it over and over again. The best way to think about this is probably as like a simplified version of the song. And yeah, I hope it's helpful to anybody watching. Okay, so the next thing I should mention here is that I'm using this Yamaha keyboard, which is actually missing an octave. And I would usually play the introduction an octave lower just because it gives it more like of a heavier, deeper sound. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. For the rest of it, it doesn't really matter, but the introduction I tend to do it a bit further down. So I'm just gonna play it with this hand and you can just follow it. I'll do it slowly. And then I'll play the chord in the right hand. So this is how the intro goes. And then you do a B7 twice, quite quickly. And a B7 is what I'm holding down here. So it's B, D sharp, F sharp, and A play together, B7. Okay, that's the introduction. And now what I'm going to show you is how to do the first part. I'm going to break it down into parts. So I'm going to show you the left hand, what the notes are in the left hand, and in the right hand I'm going to show you the chords, because you play the chords in the right hand and you play the root notes in the left hand. And this is what they are. This is not the order they go in, as in I'm not showing you exactly how you play them, I'm just showing you what they are. So you have E, A, B, and C. And then there's a key change where you go G, A, C, D. And you stay on that for My Alcoholic Friends as well. My Alcoholic Friends. Okay? So I'm gonna play that through for you once so you can just take a look at what I'm doing. Oh, I need to show you the chords. Sorry, so the chords on the right hand, which you play alongside with the left hand, are E minor, A minor, B7 again, and then C. And then in the key change you do G, A, C, D minor. Sorry, that was A minor as well. So the next thing to bear in mind is the rhythm. This has kind of like a swing rhythm, and it goes like this. Again, this is just another part of the introduction. So you go E, E, A, E, E, A, E, E, A, B, 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 and then you get into it, finally. So just watch what I do. I'm counting down the number of the steps it took for me to get. And when you get to here, make sure to end on the E, and then you go to the B. Back on the wagon of the weekend. I'll use the auto timer to prove that and then you have the key change here, that I'll get home with my imagination, and you stay there. If I find the body in the basement, in the very house that she was raised in. I fucked up the lyrics, but you can forgive me. The other thing to note is that the original, the rhythm stays basically the same. It just goes, if they find the body in the basement, whereas I changed the last bit so it goes, the body in the basement. You can play around with it. And then that basically stays the same. So that's basically the same up until the bridge. And then the only other bit that you really have to bear in mind up until the bridge is My Alcoholic Friends. So if they find the body in the basement, in the very house that she was raised in, I'm counting down the number of the times. So when we get, and then back to B, the sign from God, I'll be the first to call them. I'm taking back the number of the beast, 'cause 6 is not a pretty number. 8 or 3 are definitely better. A is for the address on the letter, and then to my alcoholic friends stays on the G bit. To my alcoholic friends. And then again it goes back to the okay. Then the next bit you just do one verse where you go, I'm trying hard not to be ashamed, not to know, and then here you just go straight into the key change. The name of who is waking up beside me, or the date, the season, or the city, but at least the ceiling's very pretty, and if you are holding this against me. And then it goes into the bridge. So the bridge you do E, B, C, and E minor, B7, and C. So it goes, and that just repeats. And if you are holding this against me, I'll be on my best behaviour, taking shots from Mother Nature when my fist is in the cupboard. Love is never falling over. And then there is a piano solo here, which I have been far too lazy to learn. You can do whatever you want with it. I think what I did in the cover I uploaded was something like that. I would just kind of play around with the notes that you have, to be honest. You can go ahead and learn the piano solo if you want, but again, that's up to you. I don't really see the point in learning solos most of the time. And then the very, very last bit, you just stay on the G. So, should I choose a noble occupation? If I did, I'd only say a plate and sick, and they would tear at me with hatred, plus my only natural talents wasted on my alcoholic friends. Okay, that was a mess, but you get the idea. I hope. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful somewhat. I haven't had any, like, I didn't go to music college. I did piano lessons for a while. I don't know how to position cameras. This channel is just supposed to be a dumping ground for my covers. I do actually have, Eid is basically a small musical project consisting of me and one other person. And we actually do have like original songs coming and stuff. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, you know, you can subscribe and stuff. I've never had to do this. This is very strange. Yeah, I hope the tutorial was helpful. I got some of the lyrics wrong, but that's fine because this was a tutorial for the piano, so yeah. Thanks for watching.